day 4 after having my wisdom teeth removed. I want to share with you guys 5 tips for your recovery after having your wisdom teeth removed. These are in no particular order, just kind of what I've gathered my last 4 days and what has worked, tips that have been given to me. So just want to share my experience, give you guys the best. Number 1, ice is your best friend. Especially the day after and the day of surgery, ice on and off. 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Definitely do it before you go to bed and do it when you wake up. Most likely your surgeon is going to give you one of those straps that I had. Put in the ice packets and just let it ice down. Just chill, relax, let it do its job. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. And do it multiple times a day as needed. I think I kept that ice pack on and off for like 2-3 hours at one point. First day after surgery or second day after surgery. Do it as needed. Ice pack, definitely your friend. Number 2, and it's drink as much as you can between changing your gauzes. Dry socket tends to be a problem when you get your wisdom teeth removed for some people. And the way to minimize that, it even says it in the instructions, is to try to minimize how many times you go in and out changing your gauzes, right? Change is needed. I guess you could drink with gauze in, but you're really not supposed to. It's not comfortable. You don't want to take a risk of swallowing gauze or whatever the case may be. So between changing your gauze, make sure you drink as much as possible. At least a bottle of water, I would say. Or take down a NutriShake or something like that. Number 3, this one, most of you will probably find out, but definitely brush lightly. If you have an automatic toothbrush, just brush as if it were a regular toothbrush. Just brush lightly and don't forget to use the mouthwash that they give you and rinse, but don't rinse vigorously. And I warn you, don't do that. Lightly rinse back and forth, side to side, and then let it go. Number 4, when it comes to eating, focus on the soft foods. This is probably the number 1 thing that you guys have been reading. If you're getting your wisdom teeth removed, plan ahead and get a bunch of soft foods, whatever you like that's soft. You can have smoothies. If you get smoothies, make sure they don't have seeds. You don't want anything to get into the back of your wounds and cause an infection. Pudding, yogurt, mashed potatoes, overcooked pasta, and I mean overcooked pasta to where it's pretty much inedible if you weren't in this situation. Stuff that's anything that's creamy, any creamy soups, creamy chicken noodle soup. And last but not least, number 5, try not to chew. In your first 2 days, you have your gauze, bite down on your gauze, let the natural process take over and try to minimize any impact to the back of your wounds. And that means food, putting gauze in and out consistently if you don't need to. In the beginning, I was like, I'm gonna change this out all the time. And I read the directions and saw what it can cause if you keep probing back there. And I stuck to, okay, I'm gonna change this gauze when I feel like I need to. And it worked out. So maybe 24 or 36 hours after my surgery, when I took my gauze out, barely had anything. So that means I did a good job at that point of changing my gauze and making sure I don't irritate anything on the back. And then an honorable mention, we all know you should do this, is just rest. Kick back, lay back in bed, watch some YouTube, watch your favorite show, watch Squid Games, whatever you're into, watch that. Or just listen to music. If you're into gaming, play some video games, but just rest. You don't need to do it. Let your body heal, put it through the process so you get this over with and start crushing goals without your wisdom teeth. Subscribe and stay tuned, because in the next video, I'll be talking about 10 foods that you can eat during your recovery after having your wisdom teeth removed. With that, it's AJ Carva. Till next time, we out.